This week is probably the best week so far of the month for me because I really love what I did for this week. So just to give you an insight, I rode my bike, just I bought recently. As I've said in the other videos, it was so good to get out, to just experience that feeling of being out there in the world and just riding a bike, moving, because at some part of my life I did that back in the days 2019. Something in that year, I really regret that I was, or like I sold my bike back then. And yeah, well, there's nothing that I can do about that, but I'm just glad that I'm able to ride the bike once again, specifically a road bike. And it's a good addition to my training. And I'm glad that I was able to hit 50 kilometers on my running this week. 6 runs and 100 plus kilometers on the bike. And that's one thing that I want to really, keep up with, the routine of having a running and cycling into your daily training, so I just want to share that because I don't have any training video journals, but in my main channel, which is a YouTube channel, I've been stuck there. Like, I'm not really making such videos because, probably procrastination things. So, yeah, that's probably the highlights of the week. I'm just glad and probably released some happy hormones while riding my bike, running, and something like that. That's one thing that I want to keep up with, the routine and the lifestyle that I want to create, designed into my life. The daily running and cycling whenever that I can because I have the freedom, but as of right now, in the financial side, we're not really looking good. But hopefully we can, you know, keep up somehow. But to be specific about financial, I don't want to mention any personal or family struggling to, well, I mentioned it, but I wish that I really can support and provide as a man onto this, household that I am stay where I'm staying right now. Wanting to be grounded and wanting to look back is that you know, I wanna make myself grounded enough, to not let my ego overtake. I don't know if that's the term for that, but I really like to, stand up as a man. But as of right now, I'm just young, 24 years old, and there's a lot of going inside my head. There's a lot of paths that I can take. There's a lot of directions that I can go, but I want to go where my heart goes. And of course, it's a lot to mention. And basically, it's me just documenting, hopefully, day to day life. Today is Sunday, by the way. And I was able to, be grateful on the little things that I did for today. And just basically exist at this point. No matter the circumstances, the problems that we are facing as of the moment. I'm just, hopeful that we can do better next time and just achieve whatever w- whatever whatever the things that we may want in this life. And just enjoying the now, the present. That's why during this day and the week, I was able to, you know, take that on to you and send it to you, something like that. Was able to, like I said earlier, was able to move. I'm glad for that, definitely. And yeah, just basically healing my inner child, like there's a certain type of like therapy while riding a bike. I don't know if that's possible, but there's a certain type of satisfaction or fulfillment whenever you go out there, when you ride your bike, something like that. And that's what's keeping me, going, and what's keeping me going back to riding bike. So that's one thing that I really wanna incorporate into, my long-term habits, running and cycling, as I am trying to get back and increase my fitness, as I'm always saying that. But anyways, guys, if you reach this point, I just wanna share the main channel. If you ever want to cross that, you know, just because here it's just me yapping, and you can see so much about my day to day, but maybe there you can see something. So yeah, I'm linking my running channel, which is, the sports and personal development type of channel, running. But it's, yeah, you can, like, know me there. So yeah, linking that into the description box, my main channel. So yeah, that's just basically my Sunday and the week. I am able to meet some friends. I am able to ride the bike, to run, you know, the checklist of my running weekly mileage and all the good stuff and what's ahead, right? So for next week, I hope that I can cherish that once again and just basically be intentional and be mindful of whatever we may be doing every single day. If you learned something today, I hope you consider subscribing. And yeah, I'll see you guys around. Peace out.